Welcome to my channel. Kindly subscribe and let's begin. All right, today I wanted you're seeing cutting onions. We are going to make pilau. That's a very popular main dish in Kenya, in Mombasa. So basically right now I'm just preparing the ingredients from the tomato, the onions, to garlic, coriander. All these things are just ingredients that people are, we are making at home actually. Look at that, the cutting. By the way, let me tell you the truth. When you are used to cutting these ingredients, sometimes you just use your hands and just cut normally. Now there is crushing the garlic into smooth paste. So we are crushing the garlic. Why? Because that's the only way you're able to. So what you're seeing in the picture, it's what we usually do when we want to crush the garlic into a smooth paste. It's traditionally done that. I've grown up seeing that, especially when you don't have a big kino. Kino is a Swahili word. You see what you put inside the garlic, that's called a small kino. Yeah, so you crush that, and then after that, once it's smooth paste, then now you move to the next process, which is now cooking. All right, guys, so let me tell you about my culture in Mombasa, the East African coast, East African region, okay, along the Indian Ocean, that is between Kenya, Tanzania. What happens on Friday? So today is Friday. So every Friday, most of the families, actually should I say local families, they usually cook pilau. Yes, pilau or biryani, depending on the family, but actually mostly it's pilau because it's more affordable and yeah, it's cheaper as compared to biryani. All right, okay, so the dish I'm gonna share with you today, it's called pilau. So watch this video up to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe. Why do people eat pilau every single Friday? Well, as you know, most people in Mombasa on Friday, they usually go they are coming from Muslim religion majority, and as a culture, when it comes to Friday, it's a way of say Thanksgiving, is a way of saying well, we made it, thank you God for everything you've done for my family, something like that. But not only just Muslim, even Christian, it's just a culture thing which has been passed down generation from our great grandfathers to up to today. All right, it's just a thing that we've known, and it's like a normal thing that people do. All right, so what happens? Watch this video up to the end, because I'm gonna share with you the breakdown of the cutting of ingredients, the cooking and everything. You're gonna see everything. I just want to give you a glimpse of my family, of my life here in Kenya. All right. All right, so now we are boiling okay, you boil the water. That is the first process of cooking pilau, as you can see in the video. Then once the water is hot, then now you place in the rice. So this process, this whole process can take like 30-45 minutes, from cooking, preparing ingredients, to cooking, and of course for the pilau or biryani to be ready, it can take like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So right now you are just measuring the water level. The water level needs to be the same proportion to the rice. All right, so they put we have put also other ingredient, that is, you can see dania, onions, and garlic, all that has been placed inside the water. So it's gonna be left be like that until it's hot. Okay, so I wanted to show you where we usually do our shopping. So we come here to shop. This is where we come to shop. See, cabbage. I like shopping here. Why? Because it's just outside our home. It's nearer, and his food stuff is very fresh, straight from the farm, from the shamba, and then of course we know him, so I like promoting people who I know. Yeah, it's a matter of giving back to the community also, just the same way they also buy from in our shop. So this stall is just right outside our shop, and you can see the way he has placed the tomatoes, the cabbage, and everything. It's easily reachable, it's affordable, and it comes straight from the farm. I like that.
Anyway, so I wanted to show you where we shop, and yeah, so don't forget to subscribe. Okay, all right, this is like a small town, as you can see. Okay,
all right, now we are making chili sauce. So there you see ingredients of tomato, pepper, garlic, onions, lemon, of course, salt. So all of that ingredients has already placed inside the pan, the sufuria itself. So we're going to boil it. All that ingredients just gonna mix it through, and then the paste is gonna be a thick chili pepper stew. Now this one is basically in preparation of cooking the rice. As you can see, the ingredients are already inside the sufuria. Yeah, the jiko, it's ready. The pan is on top of the jiko, and this is the chili sauce, as you can see there. Usually what happens, that's rice has already been measured. So this is a 2 kilogram rice. 2 kilogram rice, it can feed a family of 7-8 people. Yeah, so now we are mixing the ingredients. The water is already hot, so we are waiting for the process of where now we can just wash the rice and then place it inside the hot water. All right, so the rice there is ready. We've already removed the dirt from the rice. Now look at that, the chili. Look at the chili. The way I told you guys it's gonna be ready. Look at the way it's so hot. The paste is ready. The tomatoes have already been cooked. All that ingredients already been cooked. Now that is chili. Yeah, that is chili. So we're gonna mix it around until it forms a thick paste. Once it's a thick paste, and I'm sure that the chili sauce is ready, then we're gonna leave it, and then once the rice is ready, it usually it acts like an accompaniment. What happens is, in most Mombasa families, or should I say most families along the coastal region of eastern region, along the Indian Ocean, they like eating spicy food. That is a reality. We love eating spicy food. Why? Because this is a custom that has been passed generation to generation, and all this is thanks to the influence of the Arabs who used to live along the Indian Ocean during the slave trade era during the 18th century. And also the Chinese trade, they also came along the Indian Ocean trade. They did also spice trade. So spice in food is very, very common for people who live along the Indian Ocean, along the eastern region of Africa. We love our food being spicy. All right, so right now here is my mom. She's literally preparing greens. The greens are coming straight from the farm. That's how we usually remove you make sure the greens are ready, sorted. We are making kachumbari. Kachumbari is basically salad, green salad. It's usually made out of tomato, onions, coriander, lemon, and spice, that is green pepper. You mix it all together, and there you have your kachumbari. I know other communities they call kachumbari in a different name, so if you are watching this video, please tell me how you call kachumbari in your community or in your region. You see, the pepper is ready. Like I said, the paste has to be very, very thick. It's ready to be eaten, and by the way, it's very, very delicious. All right, usually the chili sauce is usually act like an accompaniment to so many foods, whether you're cooking biryani, whether you're cooking pilau, whether you're cooking ugali, whether you're cooking guys, so other foods, or maybe you want to take.
We usually like chili sauce. They've cooked chili sauce, yeah. We usually like eating it accompaniment with the pilau or biryani. It's the favorite, very favorite spice for people who live along the eastern region, along the coastal region of East Africa, that is Mombasa, Tanzania, we love spice food, especially those people who come from areas where the Arab influence. We love spice food. So cheers.
So I'm tasting the chili sauce with the tomato. By the way, it's my favorite spice. I usually like taking spices, especially accompaniment with my favorite chili or my favorite snack. And by the way, it's very delicious. You see there, I'm shaking my head. Yeah, I'm nodding my head. Yeah, that is me saying yes, 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 yes. I'm
Tasty.
enjoying
I
myself.
love it.
Look at that. All right, so now we are going back to the cooking. We haven't finished cooking, by the way. So the chili sauce is ready. Now we are waiting for the rice to be ready. That is the pilau. You see there, the rice is ready. Now they just want to cover it up. They are covering it up with pepper, which is a very common practice. This is a practice that has been passed generation from the 18th century up to now. Our great grandparents, they passed this way of cooking, and now we are literally doing this as a normal way of cooking pilau or even biryani. So we are going to cover the rice with the pepper. It has been soaked in water, like the way you are seeing in the video. We are covering it up. Why? Because we are it's a way of cooking rice, a traditional way, because we're not using an oven, and we don't have an oven, an electricity oven. So we are using the traditional way of drying the rice using the jiko. So we cover the rice with the wet pepper. Once you cover it up, then of course on top of that we are going to cover it up using hot charcoal. Why do we use hot charcoal? The reason why we use hot charcoal is because it's a very affordable way of cooking. Charcoal is easily available in Mombasa along the eastern region, and it's a very popular way of cooking food in Kenya and also in East Africa, and I think also other parts of Africa, because charcoal is available. And someone is gonna ask me, how do you come up with charcoal? Usually what happens is charcoal it comes from a tree. They usually chop down the tree, cut it into small pieces, then they burn that tree, then it forms charcoal. So the charcoal is what we use. We usually buy charcoal at affordable prices. It's what most families can afford. And then once we buy the charcoal, then now we use it to cook food. We use it to heat the home. We use the charcoal also to do so many other stuff. Yeah. Now look at that. From the video, you can see now that it's ready. The rice is ready. Now that is sahani, sinia. We have covered it up, the rice. Now we are gonna pour the hot charcoal on top of that pan. You see the way in the video we are doing? Yeah, so I'm pouring that hot charcoal on top of that pan. Inside that sufuria, it's the rice. So this is basically a traditional way of cooking rice, or should I say cooking biryani or cooking pilau, the traditional way. And someone I know is asking how long will this process take of covering the hot charcoal, the rice. It's gonna take like around 10-15 minutes. Yeah, the hot, we usually want the charcoal to be very hot so that the food can be cooked very fast. So we're gonna continue this process until all that hot charcoal is on top of that pan, the sinia. Yes. Somebody is gonna ask, do people know how to cook this? Yes, this is a way of cooking. Normally what happens is, once you reach the age of 10 years old, most family members, they start teaching you how to cook using the charcoals, the traditional way of cooking, so that as you grow older, you're able to cook for yourself, so that you become self-sufficient, it's independent, you don't depend on other people to cook for you. And by the way, it's a very good thing if you know how to cook, because every time you feel hungry and you know how your way around the kitchen, it's just a matter of you preparing the ingredients and you start cooking. Okay, now you see that it's ready. It's just a matter of now putting the pan on top of the jiko. Yeah. So we're gonna repeat this process every time you hear someone has cooked rice or biryani or pilau in Mombasa or in Kenya, just know when they use charcoal, this is how we usually do it. Okay, now it's ready. Now we're gonna leave the sufuria, the pan like that for the next 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And then once it's ready, then of course we're gonna serve the whole family. This rice it was around 2 kilograms, and normally 2 kilograms you can serve a meal for 7, 8, or even 10 family members, depending on how you're serving, and of course how much people are serving themselves. So all right, so we're gonna leave the kitchen. Yeah, so we're gonna leave it like that. Now you see the way it is right now, according to in the video. So that rice is ready. So it's just a matter of serving the family once the food, we decide the food is ready. Okay. So what happens if you find your rice is not cooked? Unfortunately, if your rice is not cooked, believe you me, the family members are going to complain. They're going to tell you, oh my god, your food is not cooked. And of course they're gonna tell you next time, make sure you cook properly. Yeah, it's about trial and error, and also it's about being taught taught with love.
It's at night. It's around 7 p.m. on a Friday. So as you can see, we just seated. The sitting room is empty. So I wanted to show you how we spend our evening at home. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Okay, right now there's no one in the sitting room. So as you can see, this is the living room, the dining room. There's no one here, okay? But when people start eating, you'll see this place to be full. So watch. She's busy watching cartoon. Okay, alright.
So right now the sitting room, I'm showing you the living room where we sit down as a family. We like sitting together and eat together. And the sitting room over there, and it's empty right now, but actually this is where we spend most of the family get together. We like to sit down, we like to have a laugh, we love to talk, and also at the same time, if you do any mistake, people usually sit down with you and we lecture you.
It's been a long day, hectic, but I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for everything, all the blessings that God has given us. So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, guys.
There is the rice. They've already removed the paper. You see the hard crust on top. That's basically showing the rice is cooked, it's ready. So they've removed the paper there. It's burnt. The rice is ready. Now like I was telling you guys, in case the rice is not cooked, what happens? Usually you'll just be taught with love. The family will just tell you, no, next time just try to cook properly, and the whole episode will end there. So right now the food is being served, making sure every member of the family gets it. All right. Is the rice ready? Yes. Is it cooked? Yes. Is it my favorite meal? Yes. Is it a popular meal in my family and also people in Mombasa and also Kenya? Yes. If you go to most families, when they have any special occasion like birthday, like weddings, you'll find they'll serve you rice food like biryani, like pilau. They'll always serve you that. It's a very popular meal along the Indian Ocean, Eastern region, in Mombasa, in Kenya, and of course other parts of the Africa. Tell me about your country, where you're watching, and of course what's your popular meal that you like to serve for special occasions. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Yeah, so this is rice. Actually, it's ready. Like I told you, usually serve rice with pilau. We usually serve it with kachumbari. That's basically the salad, as you can see in the video, and also accompaniment with chili sauce, which I've shown you, which was cooked. Yeah. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to hear from you guys. So that's my meal. Yes, that's my meal. You see the rice over there, greens, and of course kachumbari, the salad. Mzuri. Look at that. So we are making sure all the family members eat. So tell me more about you guys. I've shown you a bit about my life. I want you guys to also tell me about your life. How do you guys spend your evening with family members? And of course, what's your popular meal in your country? Is it rice? Is it other snacks? I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. So right now I'm just showing you in the video that it's my family. This is how we usually serve food for everybody. Then once everybody has been served, we sit down together, we eat together as a family, we share laughter together. If it's a sad occasion, of course, we also embrace it and we share it as a family. So this food is cooked, but believe in me, if it wasn't cooked, they will complain. The family members will complain and be telling you need to improve your cooking skill. They'll be telling me I need to improve my cooking skill if this food was not cooked. And they'll tell you with love, not in a bad way. They'll tell you with love, because at the end of the day, this is just family sharing a meal. So, do I enjoy eating rice? I do. But my favorite meal is usually githeri. I love githeri. Githeri is my favorite meal. But yeah, this food was very delicious. It's rice, spices on point, the salad on point. Everything was delicious. And even you can see the cat over there in the video is busy salivating on one's food. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna leave it there because I've been talking for the last 20 minutes. Because this video is long. Yep, as you can see, the food is delicious. Alright guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna leave it there. Look at my food over there. I'm being served.